Okay, there we go. Now it's up. So Erica suppresses her feelings of unease and continues to search for her brother. Passing through Seraphue, the group crosses into the Grotto Empire. From here forward, there is no doubt they're walking through hostile territory. In hopes of avoiding unnecessary trouble, Erica and company head for a sparsely populated region of Grotto. However, it is too late. Their movements are already being tracked. Jack's being weird right now. So tell me, you have ascertained Erica's whereabouts, have you not? I have. I sent some of our men to follow the princess as she fled Seraphine. They tell me Erica and her friends will be coming this way shortly. Our ambush is ready and waiting. There's no way they can escape. Like rats in a sack, as they say. Very good. Won't that wretched Walter be delighted? How about this Princess Erica? I hear she's quite a handful. They say her paladin withstood Walter's lance. Tell me, Novala, are you certain you can handle this assignment? Don't worry, everything's under control. Brought along a certain something from Renee. You will negate whatever futile resistance they offer. Pray it goes as you say. Very well, do what you must. I must return to the capital. We must stay and see how Erica looks in captivity. Unlike 2 other layabouts I know, I do not have such time to waste. I have much to do for our master. A mountain of tasks awaits me. My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of that royal whelp. Trifles such as these are best left in the hands of servants such as you. Yes, of course. Then travel well. Freakish old man. You should have watched. You might have learned something. I'll capture the princess and I'll replace you at our master's side. You will stew in regret and I will enjoy every moment. Isn't that right, kitty? Oh, I remember this map. Princess Erica of Renee, accept your fate. You have nowhere to flee. What? Who are you? Where did you come from? You're as beautiful as I'd heard, and you're even wearing your bracelet. Suppose we should begin there. Would you surrender your lovely little trinket? Ah! My bracelet. Why do you want it? His Majesty desires it. That's reason enough. Once I present it to him, he will make me a general and I will be famous. Come, hand it over. Do it quickly and I'll leave you alive. Miss Erica, you do no such thing. Hi, Elle. I'm doing alright. I got Jack in my lap, because he's being a beggar bum. Obedience will save you pain. You came all this way to aid Prince Ephraim, did you not? Fool's errand. Ephraim fell before the Empire's might. As we speak, he wastes away in a cell in Renval, meekly awaiting his execution. My brother? You lie! A pitiful worm like you could never defeat my brother. Protest all you like, it does not change the truth. Ephraim has lost, and it was Grotto that defeated him. You're not going to acquiesce, are you? Very well. Bring me the child. Help me. Look familiar, she's a citizen of your precious Renee. Now give me the bracelet. Do it or the child dies. Wait, but I must have your word the child will suffer no harm. Princess, wait, that bracelet is not worth a child's life. Give me some. Yes, there can be no mistaking it. Next, your weapons. Take them off and hand them over. Surrendering our weapons will be tantamount to suicide. You demand too much of us. See, years of peace and idleness have not dulled the wits of all Renee's knights. Well then, my hostage is no more use to me, does she? Ah, such a waste. Wait a moment, I've just had a delicious idea. Have you heard of the giant spiders prowling about this region? They appreciate a nice hot meal, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, no. This will be a delight to watch. These fools will curse the day they were born to Renee. Why would you? How can you do such a thing? This is war, there are no rules here. In war you can do anything, anything. The Kurds of Renee have lost. Your idiotic ravings mean nothing. Hi, kitty. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? You don't know? Okay. What? We, the people of Renee, have long honored our allegiance with the Grotto Empire. And you invaded without warning. You ravaged our land. You killed my father. Even then, I told myself I must not hate Grotto or her people. If I give in to my hate, the bond between our lands would be lost forever. I refused to hate. Instead, I lived for the day our nations would know peace again. But, if this is Grotto's true face, if you could extinguish Renee without pity, without remorse, if this is the case, then there is no room in my heart for forgiveness. Impudent girl! You expect your words to save your countrymen? They will not! Beloved people will all die, as will you. What? What is it? You, boy. My goodness. We're gonna get eaten. We're going to be fine. Someone will rescue us. And now we have Ross promoting. So something Sacred Stones created that some games would follow up on is branching promotions. So Ross here can become either a fighter or a pirate. Fighters are high health, high strength, low skill units. They essentially deal a lot of damage, but their chance of hitting isn't exactly high. Pirates are high strength, but exchange their health for the ability to cross water tiles largely unimpeded. So if you're ever on a map with a lot of rivers, or on a coastal map that has a lot of ocean, ocean or lakes, whatever, pirates can be useful for crossing without having to suffer penalties or using a flying unit. They also promote into different things, or at least most of them do. I think in this game the fighter and the pirate both become the same things. You just end up choosing between a warrior, which is axes and bows, which is axe, bow, and it's basically just a fighter but with bow, more health, more strength, and you get bows added onto the mix. Or you get pirate, or you can become a berserker, which is high skill, high strength, not particularly high health, and you only do axes. The idea being that you just crit everything to death. You become the sword master of axe wielders, essentially. So I'm gonna go with the fighter, just because fighter is generally more useful in my opinion. Fire Emblems never have that many water maps, so the whole water walking gimmick that pirates have is never particularly useful, at least not more than once or twice. So yeah, since I've grinded pretty much everybody to ridiculous levels, we can actually cycle them out for other units that also need leveling. With very minimal consequences, so we can actually get Gilliam and Garcia to get involved. And the reason why I do this is because of two things. First of all, we're playing this on hard mode, which means everything is stronger than it would normally be. So giving us the best advantages possible is useful. And the other reason being, our promotions are locked behind items, and we only have a limited number of them. Almost unanimously, you will get 1 or 2 short. I think you get at least 2 of every class that you get, and you're like 1 or 2 items short of every item to have everybody promoted. So having the best educated options available to us would be helpful. So we're gonna start here. Did I buy any axes? No. Armory. I'll buy an iron axe. And we'll let him take a hand axe. We need Molder, because he's going to be our main healer for getting XP. We'll take Vanessa. She's a flyer. Actually, what is our map like? Oh! I remember this. Okay, I vaguely remember this. All right, this is gonna be a bit of a bizarre map to deal with. We're gonna need calm. To that extent, let's bring Namie and Arthur and Loot. So I'm also trying to deal with support conversations. As one of the upsides when you just grind like that is you can get support conversations as well in the maps, and they're really, really handy. Yeah, I did all that, so we can see that some characters have supports already. I think there's like a separate mode you have to go to see the conversations again. But Arthur and Loot have some of my favorite conversations. They're my favorite pairing in this game. Just because you essentially get to see that Arthur and Loot are, like, best friends forever, and Loot is a menace to Arthur's life specifically. Everybody else is treated entirely different than how Loot treats Arthur, and it's great. Mostly that she just makes his life horrifying. And he just sort of puts up with it. Natasha's got Joshua. And Franz as well, I forgot about that. Some of these conversations happened while I was grinding. So Franz and Natasha's conversation, we get the unveiling that Franz is actually a leather worker. He is able to work with leather, and he has actually created his own saddlebag, which is compartmentalized exactly how he wants it, so he finds everything all the time. Joshua is, of course, semi-flirtatious. You look at him, you just sort of know that's his personality. But apparently he's also very grateful. And his conversation with Natasha revolved almost entirely around just him expressing thanks for her ability to assist people regardless of how they behave. And then, of course, Namie and Calm are basically the game's most canon relationship in the entire damn thing. Most of them reminiscing about past shenanigans Calm used to get up with. Like how apparently there was one time he pissed off Namie's grandfather, and when Calm was caught stealing from the family's fruit tree, grandfather tried to shoot him with a bow. Of course, he intentionally missed because he wasn't about to get caught killing a kid. But Calm legit believed his life was in danger and has since moved forward believing he's the fastest thing alive. This is a style of map called Fog of War. We have very limited visibility. There are pretty much two ways to get large chunks of visibility at any given time. The first is Thieves. Thieves naturally have very large ranges of vision in fog. The other is to use the Torch item, where it will gain, the character that uses it will gain a large portion of vision around them, but with each turn, the vision slowly gets shrinking back down to normal. I think the only units that get zero benefit from torches are actually Thieves, so there's that. And we can already get a rank conversation. Yeah, Namie crying, Namie, what's wrong? Calm, what's wrong? Did someone attack you? Are you hurt? No. Someone say something mean to you? Did someone steal your mirror again? That's not it. What is it? I just have something in my eye. What? It's gone now. I thought you were hurt. What's the matter now? Sorry for alarming you, but I'm happy that I'm here. Thank you for caring for me. I need to get all mushy about it. You shouldn't cry so much. I know the other day when I was in battle, I was remembering all the times you helped me when we were little. Oh? Like that time I fell into the river and you came and rescued me. Or the time I broke Grandpa's bow, you helped me fix it. And all the times bullies picked on me, you defended me. Seriously, you've always been such a crybaby. Yes, because you were there with me, I was never sad. When Grandpa died, you were by my side the whole time, holding my hand. Thank you, Colin, for then and now. I like you a lot. If anything's troubling you, come see me first, alright? I'll take care of anyone who makes you cry. I think your haplessness is permanent, but don't worry, I'll take care of you. Oh no, I made you cry again, didn't I? Yes, but for different reasons this time. That's better. I'm the only one who can make you cry for now and ever. Got that? Alright. And that was our A rank conversation. So it capped at A. for every character. Gilliam move up front because he needs XP. Let's see, we'll move Loot here, I guess. Arter over here. Oh, they can gain conversation too. Are you tired, Arter? Oh no, you're right. I am tired. How can you tell, Loot? I'm trying my best not to show it. There's no one better than me at spotting things like this. I can tell you're mentally exhausted. Not know what I expect, but I had no idea what would be like this. One battle after another, overwhelming odds, and monsters? In this day and age, you're fighting monsters from the legends and epics? I know how much is at stake, but sometimes I get so tired. When you're tired, there's nothing better than a good meal and a long sleep. And if you look at page 990 of De Floris Mysticis, there's a special herb that, once decocted into a potion, will help relax your muscles. Look for the parfina flower and reduce it into a thick syrup before drinking. Oh, and I hear music helps you sleep. If you like, I can hum something for you. Thank you. However, I think I'll pass on your offer. Delightful though your humming must be. Must be tired as well. Take care of yourself and rest when you can. I will. In fact, maybe I'll just hum to myself instead. Will you be alright? I'm fine. Feel quite refreshed, in fact. How so? Is it some new kind of magic? Perhaps from a certain point of view. Your every word has nurtured my soul. Not sure I get it, but as long as you're feeling better. So there is also one additional detail about those two. So in their sea conversation, the sea conversation is actually pretty long as far as Fire Emblem conversations go. They established that Lute is a shut-in in her normal life. She doesn't leave the house. And the few times she ever does, she just makes an absolute ass of herself with everything around her. And as she explains it, it's because she knows this about herself. She is extremely self-conscious about her over-interest in everything that ever exists, ever. So she hides herself away to try to avoid the awkward interactions that come with it. And when she's hidden, when she's locked away in her house, she spends her time reading about everything. Which ends up feeding back into this insane interest because her over-interest in everything is due to the fact that, as she puts it, reading about something is not the same as experiencing it. So when on the odd occasion she steps outside, she finds something that she read about and then just overanalyzes it to insane degrees. And often this results in unintended consequences. So in that conversation, they also make mention that there was a point where Lute tried to help Arter get over a fear of spiders by catching a bunch of spiders and throwing them in his room. She locked him in his bedroom and filled it with spiders in order to help him get over his fear of spiders. And as he's complaining to her about this scene, she says, "It wasn't that bad, and I don't think you're appreciating how much effort I put into getting those spiders." Of course, Gilliam can't double shit. Yes, regardless, they are a very fun couple of characters. This is still during a period where Fire Emblem supports and character writing were actually pretty decent. It's a shame that it all went out the window once Fates reared its ugly head. Well, okay. I'm surprised they're all targeting Vanessa when the mage is right there. There's two mages right there they could be easily killing. But they're targeting the Pegasus Knight instead. Well, that's not good. That's a fast mercenary. And crit. There's the Iron Blade. So blade weapons. Uh-oh. God damn it. Okay. Blade weapons kind of just suck in general. They're supposed to be like extra heavy. That's right. You can also use the torch staff to pierce through fog as well. Promotion bonuses are flat, they're not randomized, so his stat up will be the same every time. At least it's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, I still think it's rough. Gilliam not being able to double the soldier kind of sucks. Getting that hand axe. Where the monstrous spiders living mountains to the east. They're said to be poisonous, so I stocked up on antitoxins. It's like strong stuff. No need to worry about poison with this around. Come on, you go ahead and take one. Go on, you may need it. They still eat you, but at least they won't be able to poison you. Antitoxin is probably one of the most situational items you can ever find in a Fire Emblem game. I was hoping he would double. Like, my god, come on, Ross. Give it the picture. Alright, then choosing Column is an interesting choice. There are actually monstrous spiders on the map. They will slowly make their way over to the NPCs. You can get a reward if you keep the NPCs alive. So if you can clear the map before the spiders eat them, you get stuff for it. That sucks. Okay. Put you there. You there. You there. Shaman's still too far away. Oh, I don't get any advantages over here. So I'll go here. For the best. Okay, yeah, no one can get over there. She's doing her job. I know there's an archer in there somewhere. Oh, there's a mounted unit up there. Well, Jesus Christ, a 26 hit? The hell? Yeah, I knew I needed that shaman gone. And I got a troubadour. Well, something spawned behind us. And they brought in some horses. Okay. Prioritize. Try that. Huh. Well, I get double no matter what, so I guess it almost doesn't matter. Dodge once. Okay, well, one dodge is still fine. So we're gonna do... We're gonna have to do some clean up. Take out their healer. Got the elixir. Take advantage of my mountain. What? How dare you? How dare you hurt Vanessa? And a halberd, apparently. Ooh, that guy got lucky. Okay. This fast gotta heal Erica. Perfect, we can double this guy. Be skill, luck, and defense. We have 11 hit points left. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Bam. Only luck? Come on, Ross, you can do better than that. Here's another healer we can take out. Well, there's our boss, so we gotta kill him to end the chapter. Can I do that now, actually? I can. I can just end this now. Oh my god. Let's save over that. Yeah, Ross and Garcia aren't gonna make it over there. At least, no. No. They might. I want to see how that pans out first. I'm surprised the spiders haven't shown up yet, actually. Uh-oh. Of course, now he gets hurt. Yeah, looks like Ross and Garcia aren't going to be able to do that if they're all stuck down here. It's only 16. I'll leave 8. 12. So I'll leave 13. And I'll leave 1. Yeah, and that's the part that sucks the most. Well, that's right, Gilliam, I guess, does get a shot. We'll give Garcia the kill. Or do we necessarily have to? If we go this way, it's 56. 4. I don't like those odds. I don't like those hitting odds. Well, of course he's on a forest tile. That just makes too much sense. Well, at least Ross landed the hit. We'll kill the horse. see how this ends. He's got a second sword, it's fine. Oh, there's a spider. I knew they were coming eventually. Garcia got a kill. Finally. Damn. "45% chance to land 14. That's still pretty high considering Holmes a thief. Okay, question becomes... Okay, 70 to 11, so that would be 19. Yeah, no, they can't end this themselves. Okay. I'm pretty sure both of them have a high chance of death. What was Ross's deal? Oh, 16? Yeah, no, they're gonna bite it before they get the hit off. They get the kill off. Remember, I think it was... Yeah, Garcia will at least survive the hit. Oh, I can fight the spider. Okay, yeah, you don't need to fight the spiders, though. You're sick. I'm so scared, it's very, very scared. You saved us both. If you would like, please take this. Thank you again. Orion's Bolt! That lets us promote an archer. Your late father, King Fado, he ordered me to keep silent till the proper time arrived. With all that has happened, with Emperor Vigard's actions, I feel it imperative that I tell you everything, Princess Erica. Also, she has been willing to give up the bracelet every time the opportunity arose, despite Sith telling her to stop that shit. Read the secret of the bracelet you wear. I am. As you know, Princess Renee houses one of the legendary sacred stones. Where it's in the temple, it's supposed to be a ward against evil. Yes, the true stone is, but the stone in the temple is nothing but a forgery. The real sacred stone of Renee lies beneath the royal castle. Guarding it is a powerful seal, an infinitely complex lock of sorts. What? This is true? Yes, King Fado confided in me himself. The sacred stones banished evil long ago and possessed powers beyond our ken. The ancient kings of Renee felt it prudent to seal ours away. When feared its power could be misused, they thought to remove the temptation. The keys to break the seal were hidden too, forged into bracelets. The very ones that you and your brother Prince Ephraim wear. Our bracelets? How could Father keep this a secret from me for so long? They must know nothing of the bracelets. Tell them only if some great peril strikes. These were King Fado's exact orders. Prince Ephraim knows nothing of the bracelet's secret either. King told me this out of fear that something might happen to him, so that when the time came, the two of you would learn the truth. Bracelets have such meaning. Yes, and we are the only living souls who know the secret of the stone of Renee. Yes, that's what I was given to believe. And yet, if the Grotto army has made it clear that they want me only for my bracelet. Yes, quite clear at that. I don't know how, but Emperor Vigard must have learned the secret somehow. And now his troops pursue the bracelet, and we're no closer to knowing his motives. Use the bracelets to unlock the sacred stone and destroy it in secret. Perhaps. Which means that my brother, his bracelet, if he's been captured, they may have the bracelet already. He may be. Princess, we must take Novala's words to be true. We must hurry to Prince Ephraim. Enemy soldiers who fled the battle will have reported our location by now. The prince is being held prisoner at Renval. I'd execute him once they learn of our approach. You're right, we have no time to waste. We must hurry to Renval. Let's go rescue my brother. put this in there. Alright, so we have an Orion's Bolt for an archer and a guiding ring for a mage. So currently we only have one archer. That's Namie. So Orion's Bolts can also upgrade. Mounted units. Well, specifically mounted archers, I think, called nomads. I don't remember if we get one in this game or not. We must at some point, but I don't remember when. That's for magical and troubadours. This would be for archers and nomads. I don't remember when we get it. Because with the guiding ring, Lute and Ardor are not going to be our only magic users. We're going to be getting more, because those guiding rings also, they not only upgrade mages, they also upgrade healers. So we've already got 2 healers and 2 mages. And oh, by the way, we're getting a 3rd mage. And a 3rd healer. Are there bad new classes to choose from? Depends. That would depend on what you would define as bad. So, there are new classes in this game. Fire Emblem has this habit of you've got your core ones that show up in every game, and then occasionally there's a few oddballs they experiment with. Sacred Stones has some of those. So, as far as oddball classes that I know of, that we would have access to right now, I don't think there are any. Because Namie here, if I were to promote her, she can become a sniper, which is still ground-bound, on-foot archer, but higher skill, higher strength. So more likely to crit, more likely to hit, more damage in general. Very high power units. This was also the first game to bring back skills, although only certain classes have them. And it's not like you have multiple skills, it's only one skill if a class even has that. And I believe snipers have one. I believe snipers have a skill which I think just lets them circumvent the hit roll, I think is what it does. As far as Arthur, I know he can become a bishop, which is basically just the typical upgrade for him. He's still on foot, still has light magic, but then he gains the ability to use staves, so he can heal as well. I believe the alternative is he becomes a Valkyrie, or the equivalent of a Valkyrie, where he is got staves and anima magic, like it completely changes his class around, if I remember correctly. Actually, we have save states. We can know this for sure. We have save states, as long as I don't go over this. So let's find out, because I actually don't remember what he can become. So Bishop, or he can become a Sage, that's what it is. So he becomes a Sage. Anima Light and Staves. Okay, so I knew he got at least Staves. Okay, so he got it. So he gets Lute's magic, keeps his light magic, and he gets to use Staves. There is a cost for this though. So generally speaking, when a class gains more proficiencies, they'll sometimes lose a cap. So for instance, all of our classes right now, all of our tier 1 classes right now, can gain a maximum of A rank proficiency on their weapons. As a Sage, usually when you promote one of your weapons, you can get S in. Usually it's the one your class is meant to use. So as a Bishop, he can get up to A in Staves, but he can get S in Light. As a Sage, he can't get S in anything. And I think he can't even get A in everything. I think he can only get a max of B in Staves. But Light and Anima, I think he can get A in. So there's that whole deal. Okay, it's also... okay, I'm not... I didn't know if I could back out of that. So for Lute... she can become a Sage or a Mage Knight. Okay, this is what they changed the Valkyrie title to. Interesting choice. Okay. So we have Sage, which is like what we saw in Ardor, only this is what she's meant to be. And I believe they can get... I believe going this way, she can get S rank in Anima, but only up to A and B and the other things. Mage Knight is what, like I said, we used to call it Valkyrie. She's horse-mounted, uses anima magic and staves, and yeah, really all it is. She's a mounted mage that also heals sometimes. Trading this over to Natasha. She and Mulder will have the exact same choices because of the same class. We have Bishop and Valkyrie. Okay, so we still have Valkyrie. They just changed the pathway there. Okay. So I guess Mage Knight is just... Magic Knight seems better. I mean... They're effectively the same, is the thing. And the thing is, Magic, so Valkyrie, okay, so Valkyrie must be one of those classes that they've reused the name a few times for. Okay, there's a couple of classes that over the history of Fire Emblem, they've changed its proficiencies, they've moved the name and performances around quite a bit, so sometimes between games the name doesn't always correlate well. But for here, so Valkyrie uses light magic and staves. I don't really think it's necessarily better or even worse. I think it just sort of is. I think Valkyrie and Magic Knight are probably the same functionality. Functionally speaking, they're about the same. They both just take their normal offensive magic and then just throw staves onto it. The only difference being here, she started with staves, so she has to build her way up to light magic. Whereas with Lute, she started with anima magic, so she has to build her staves. Pick your poison, which route you want to go on that. Yeah, I don't fully know. I don't think I want to use this quite yet, because I don't remember when we get another one. We get a lot of guiding rings, by the way. If, like, we already have 4 mages, we get a lot of guiding rings. For the amount of characters that we get who can use magic, we get a lot of those. Orion's Bolt. That'll get her be a sniper or a ranger. In Fire Emblem 7, this was called Bow Knight. They changed the name to Ranger. Bow Knight in itself has also been a class title that has been changed around what exactly it is a few times in the series history. But here, it's closer to how it is in RE7, or FE7, where it's a mounted bow user that can also use swords. They will not automatically switch to a sword. If they go into combat, they switch from range to melee combat, they will not automatically switch to a sword, and vice versa as well. If you are in close range, like your enemy takes distance, you will not automatically switch to a bow. They will still use the last weapon that they had equipped. And snipers have a skill of sure strike, so yes, they can just circumvent accuracy checks, basically. But hey, I still like it. We don't have the items for any of these other people yet. Seth will not promote, he already is. Yeah, we don't have the items for Franz, Garcia, or Gilliam, Joshua, or Colm yet. They will come in time. We will find them. But yes, it's going to be a minute before we get their stuff. Actually, I think we're going to get at least one of them in this next map. I think we get at least one of them in this coming map here. Actually... I need to hit up an armory. Want a new sword. That's right. Colm's lockpick is running out of uses, and that's not too good. We'll have to deal with it. Eventually it's gonna run out, and then we're gonna be stuck dealing with keys again. Although, actually, so, funny thing. So Colm is a thief. To go into spoiler territory, Colm has 2 options for promoting into thief. One of them is a new class, one of them is an old class. So, he can promote into assassin as one of his options. This was also how thieves promoted in FE7, the previous game. Alternatively, he can become a rogue. Rogues are hilarious in that they don't need keys for anything. They can open doors, they can open chests. You do not need keys, you do not even need a lockpick. They just open shit. In exchange for that, their combat abilities aren't quite that great. If you want to use Colm as a fighter, making him an assassin is better, and they come with the skill Assassinate. So there's just a random chance they can one-shot anything in a battle. But if you really just want to embrace your inner klepto cat, and you just don't want to deal with having to worry about managing keys and picks, make him a rogue and just rob enemies blind. You'll get so much stuff. It'll be insane. Rumors say that everyone's been defeated and taken prisoner. Now Erica must find a way to rescue her brother from beneath enemy eyes. Erica's company rushed toward Castle Renval, where Ephraim is being held. Surrounded by lakes, Renval is a natural fortress, all but unassailable. The lone bridge held by the enemy is its only entrance. This sounds like Michigan. Erica has only one choice. Erica decides to confront Grotto's soldiers head on. Her brother is somewhere inside that castle. Renval is surrounded by lakes. The only entrance is the bridge to the main gate, and it's well guarded. Castle Renval is a natural stronghold, easy to defend and difficult to assault. We must plan our attack carefully. I agree. Princess Erica, please allow me to fight beside you. My elder brother Ford is in there with Prince Ephraim, Sir Kyle, Sir Orson. Let me help you set them free. Nothing to discuss, we will fight. Our reunion is not far off now. I'm yours to command, your highness. We're with you all the way, right, Dad? Don't work yourself into a lather, Ross. In the heat of battle, a good warrior remains calm, where lesser men do not. You need anything stolen? I'm your man. Of course, my blade's no joke either. I'm sure I can help if you'll let me. I'll keep myself safe. You can't possibly consider fighting without my genius at your side. I've yet to repay you for helping me fight those abominations. Please let me stand by your side a while longer. This has trouble written all over it. Bet you it's all a trap. Well, the luck's gotta turn around sometime, right? The circuit lights surround us and protect us all. Princess, let's prepare for battle. But I'm on my way. Let's go. We're gonna keep... Let's look at our map. We got... Okay. I'm still surprised. I'm used to FE7's hard modes, where by now, by Chapter 7, we would already be fighting like Wyvern Riders. We would be fighting much stronger classes by now. But we're still keeping fairly basic so far. Which is a surprise. Oh, by the way, Nightcrest, that promotes Cavaliers and Knights. Have fun with that. So that allows us to promote either Franz or Gilliam once he gets the level. And of course, we're going to be getting other Cavaliers as well. So all of them are going to be competing for the same damn thing. So we don't need Calm in this. So the issue becomes now... Another healer to be safe, and we'll bring Seth in. Which means Ross. There's Ross. Also gotta mind the ballista. Damn. Gilliam still got left behind. Seth ready to go in. Yes, like this is probably one of the only maps where if I had made Ross a pirate, he would have advantages here. Because while everybody else has to use this bridge or suffer a severe movement penalty to cross the river, if Ross was a pirate, he could just run right up this river. He could just go right up it and it wouldn't matter. He'd shortcut it straight to the boss, not a problem. Since he's not a pirate, we have to go the long way. Which, honestly, is kind of better, because that means we get more XP. Under attack, rouse yourselves! General Volter's adjutant, Lord Tirado, has charged us with defending the castle. Show them the might of Murray's brigade! Don't let anyone near the castle! With the ballista over there. Gilliam gets a shot. Okay. You gotta be mindful of the mage up here. They can snipe you when you least expect it. An archer down here. Oof. Well, he got the kill, but I don't know if he necessarily wanted that. He could have had that guy body block for him. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna suck. Okay. That Tasha can't quite reach. Gilliam finish off the mage. The mage is going to be a problem. I don't like that he can shoot Molder. Oh, thank God. Mouse leveled up again. Let's hope he gets better this time. Well, he got strength at least. Damn, they have it out from my boy. Ah, shit, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, is it? Okay. Man, this is one evasive poacher. Oh my god. Well, I'll take that crit, Gilliam. Thank you very much. Speed on a knight is kind of just pathetic. Regular sword, okay. And both of them... Okay. Thanks. So I can do... that... that... Oh, picking the sword again. Ah, watch out! An arrow! Did someone set up a trap for us? There's someone here. An archer? Where is he? That's where you saved me. Thank goodness you were near. Just happened to be in the neighborhood is all. I make light of it, but I truly appreciate you were nearby. Are you alright? Fine, thank you. But it's only thanks to you, Joshua, you see. I try to be more attentive to my surroundings. Not always easy, you know, especially when you're working. I'm sure pretty hard when you're doing your healing thing. Focus on your work and I'll keep an eye on you. Sound fair? Couldn't ask you to spend all your time protecting me. Well, you don't want me to? Is that at all? I'd rather like... never mind. So you want to make a bet? Another bet? Right here in the middle of this battlefield? What did you intend to bet on this time? Bet you're gonna fall for me sooner or later. What? I'm betting, yes, personally. This isn't the time for jokes. I just don't know. Don't go running off. I wasn't even joking. Oh yeah, there's those guys behind us. I forgot about that. Well, Ross landed a hit at least. Magic and skill, all useful. And of course Garcia is not doing well for himself. Yeah, that ain't it. What about you, Gilliam? What you looking at? Ah, you're not doing much better. Okay. You know what, Seth? You need something. You need an XP. You get 1 point. That was 15. It was more than I expected him to get. Oh right, I got a mine at Ballista. Forgot about that. As long as Gilliam's got a valid target, that's all that matters. I actually hit him. Come on. See, that Ballista should have 5 rounds, I think. Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, I can't figure. Zero that. Even Seth's got a limit on his skill. Oh. Well, that ain't great that the healers are there. Damn, this one's gonna die. Oh well. I need another arena. I get another arena so I can get everybody up. Get Seth up there, he'll be fine. And a crit! Go for it! One of the few kills he's gonna get in this lifetime. Pure water. Pure water increases the res stat to lower incoming magic damage. Okay, position her behind Garcia. I have to hang back here for now. All right. HP and skill, I mean, not the worst level, but a fighter that doesn't get strength is a problem. Like, strength is one of their most important stats. Like, them not getting skill is unfortunate but expected, but not getting strength, well, that's downright unacceptable. Bliss is gone. Okay. Ah, I was hoping he would double hit. Oh well. Still got the hit. Got the kill. God damn it, Ross! I think they'll be okay. So we'll start to move them. Sucks is that I have to have my healers wait. Place them directly behind. They'll be in bow range. Alright, Ross. Get that XP. Ross. Oh, hi, Dad. What are you thinking about? Nothing? Well, maybe just what was Mom like? Her mother, well, where do I start? In many ways, she was very similar to Princess Erica. Princess Erica? Yes, she was gentle, but also very strong. She could share others' pain. What's wrong? Do you miss her? I was just thinking, when was the last time we visited her grave? Not since we left the village and started this journey. It's been so long, she must be lonely. Ross, when the bandits attacked the village, we had to leave. Mom's grave is still there. Yes. Dad, Ross, let's go home when the war is over. To the village where Risa rests. Yeah. We can build the village again, just the two of us. Oh, that's where we belong. You, me, and your mother. Yes. Alright, but I'll have to be a lot stronger to help with that. We better start training, Dad. If you insist, show me what you've got. So, yes, Ross and Garcia, father, son. Ross is a boy, Garcia's single dad. And also a widow. Seth can come in the linchpin pinch hitter if I need him. I am curious to know how Gilliam would do. Let's see, what's he got? Sword and lance. Oh, that. Ugh. Ugh. That's awful. Okay. Although his lance is also a javelin. Okay, so I can just end phase him. Like that. So we can end phase him with Vanessa's javelin. And then have either Ross or Garcia take the final kill. Our ballista have failed. How could this be? I guess it's up to me. Garcia. Oh, how the hell did he get hit with that? Now what sucks is that this has to be the end because they're not going to survive a sword. Alright. Okay, Ross landed the kill. Alright. Lord Tirado. Strength, speed, res. Well, we got strength at least. And there's a night crest. Send that to storage. Seize the gate! We've entered the castle. My brother is somewhere in this castle. So we must go inside. Hold it, Erica. Look, in the shadows. A figure. An enemy soldier. Princess Erica. And is that you, Seth? Sir Orson. Why are you here? You should be with Prince Ephraim. Are you alright, Orson? If you are here, my brother must be here as well, right? Yes. Prince Ephraim and I were both captured by Grotto forces and held here as prisoners. I just managed to escape myself. A chance to escape. That's what I had prayed for. Orson, are you well? Your face is so pale. Grotto's man, don't tell me that. No, it's nothing. The Lord Ephraim. I cannot say whether he's still unharmed. What? Where is he? Where is my brother? If he lives still, he will be in one of the deeper cells where I was held. Head down this corridor to the dungeons, quickly, before reinforcements arrive. Thank you. It's a trap! This way, Princess Erica. Prince Ephraim is being kept in a cell back here. Very well, let's go. Sir Orson, how long ago were you taken prisoner? Some 2 weeks past. Prince Ephraim and I were forced to surrender. Been held captive here in this dungeon since that black day. Did you gain any news from your captors during that time? Unfortunately, no, not a word. Our daily meal was brought to us by servants from the neighboring village. They were instructed not to speak to us, and we heard nothing of the war. Tell me, Seth, how fares Renee? Renee has fallen. King Fado, the king, is dead. Dead, my king. My apologies, Princess Erica. I've served you poorly. You're not to blame, Sir Orson. We must look to the future, not find fault in the past. Grotto army pursues me in hopes of acquiring my bracelet. My brother wears his bracelet's twin, and he's in danger too. Bracelet? Ah, I remember. Prince Ephraim still wears the bracelet. And Grotto is after them? If that's the case, Princess. Perhaps you should entrust the bracelets to someone else. Perhaps, but give them to me or to Seth. Someone you trust guard them. If the Empire desires your bracelet, you are in danger as long as you hold it. For your own safety, your highness, please, what say you? Somehow the sacred stone of Renee to be taken? Everything you say is true and sensible, yet. Sir Orson? I'm sorry for this, but please give me your weapons. Seth? What are you talking about, Seth? Can't you see I'm unarmed? Do you think they allow prisoners weapons? What kind of injury have you taken that you suggest it's foolishness? If I am mistaken, then I will give you all due apologies. However, there are questions I have that I cannot answer. Too many questions. Why did no enemy reinforcements come from the castle during our battle outside? Why would you escape your cell and yet leave Prince Ephraim in chains? How do you know the tie between the bracelets and the sacred stone? Seth, there is some misunderstanding here. And why do you conceal a blade within your doublet? What? Very well. You haven't changed a bit, Seth. If only I could have been alone. You, however, simply will not be deceived. Orson, why did you betray Renee? The fondest wish will be granted. To spend the rest of my days in the embrace of my loving wife once more. What are you saying? That's enough. You've done well, Orson. I'll take over now. You may return to our beloved wife. Who are you? We've never met. I am Toretto, loyal and talented aide to Volter, General of the Grotto Army. You're that monsters, and you are General Seth of Renee, yes? I thought to catch a little bird in my net, and it seems that instead I've snared a hawk. Where is my brother? Ah, yes, your brother. He's not here. The coward fled Lord Volter's pursuit. Somehow he escaped the castle. And escaping under these conditions. Such stubbornness is quite annoying. It was my cunning that led us to turn this unfortunate blunder to our advantage. I spread the rumors myself. I led the villagers to believe he was our prisoner. What better trap with which to catch his sweet, devoted sister? Brother escaped? Yes, but your no doubt emotional reunion will have to wait until the afterlife. Let's end this, shall we? First to destroy the bridge and cut off your only avenue of escape. All soldiers to arms! Kill the princess! Take her bracelet! Princess Erica, we have to get away from this place. But how? The bridge is gone. Blast. I'm so sorry. We check our map. So this is the exact same map that Ephraim was on during his route, only we are down in the lower right corner, whereas he started in the lower left corner of this room. We can tell that he had a whole other route going around this other way, whereas we get this port down here. But the chests are still in the same locations. We got these two chests here, and there's a chest here. Both of which have been restocked with new items, so bring Calm with you. Calm. Make sure he's got his lockpick on him. As I recall, we can't recruit anybody on this map, so we can just move right on through. Gillian gets his, like, one kill of the map. Oh my god. He's still not getting strength or skill. The fact that he's getting speed is funny for a number of reasons, but there it is. Okay, so... we got Ross getting the kill. Damn, almost got there. Now these guys are gonna be problems. Oh dear. Well, he's not dead. That's the best we're getting right now. And it's Ephraim and friends. Erica! Prince Ephraim, I hear sounds from these corridors. Sounds like fighting. Think it could be General Seth and Princess Erica? Two goals here, men. Save Erica and vanquish the enemy. Kyle, Ford, are you ready? Yes, Your Highness. As always. But Ephraim, we should join forces with Princess Erica first. We should be able to reach them by way of the eastern corridor. Come now, Kyle. It seems like a lot of trouble. We could just crush Grotto between us. A lot of trouble, for you're as insolent as you are careless. If anything were to happen to Princess Erica, we Knights of Renee would... Fine, fine. I see where you stand. Calm down before you boil over. Ephraim will decide. How should we proceed, Your Highness? Wait your command, Ephraim. Both of you follow me. And yes, we're getting Ephraim back, along with the boys. Ford is Franz's brother. Yeah, Kyle. And in case you didn't notice, Ford and Kyle are supposed to be our proper Christmas Knights for this game, and they don't show up till here. I'd say as a pair, I think they're the latest appearing Christmas Knights in any Fire Emblem game as a pair. And I only say that specifically because in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, the Christmas Knights appear separately in those games, where your Green Knight shows up really, really early and the Red Knight shows up way later. Ross killed this. Alright, that was an unnecessary crit, Ross, but go off, I guess. Damn it, Ross. How has every level for you been bad? This doesn't make sense. I guess we can put one Iron Axe back. Let's have him open the door and Colm can steal the treasure. Wow. Okay, Namie's not gonna have an issue. Oh dear. Ford, don't you do it. Don't you die on me, Ford. Kyle, you're not doing any better right now. Speed. Okay, only one hit. Alright. One hit is fine. got a mage coming down. Any axe reavers in here? No, and they're all melees as well, so that makes things easier. God damn it, Kyle. With this, we should be able to basically just let those knights line up and Ross can take them one at a time. Fuck! That archer's gonna kill Kyle. God damn, these are the luckiest knights in the world. These guys gotta run. That shit's bad. Okay, alright, that works. Ephraim's actually a really powerful lord. He's a pretty strong unit on his own, and he's insanely powerful as a lord character. I don't even know why they made him so strong. Colonel Seth, you're safe! It's Erica safe as well. There not much news to relate to you. I have to wait, though. For now, we must cut our way out of here. Yes, let's conclude our business here before we talk about other matters. Come on. Yes, sir. Weapon level increased. 41%. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Angelic robe? Oh god knows Ross is gonna need that. Somehow. Despite being a warrior. Despite being a fighter, he needs extra health of all things. Oh, and that's the support in action. Standing next to Calm, she can kill things. Away from him, not so much. issue. I don't know if they'll survive. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Jesus, calm. Oh, and of course more people showed up from over there. There we go. I was waiting for that crit to happen. Skill, luck, defense, all good things. I'll let those guys do as they will. Let's see, there's the lance, and one sword. Okay, and he's the farthest away, so we'll... we can... Ah, it's a shame. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Of course, I shot the wrong one. Okay, Ross, you need, like, everything yesterday. Alright, Calm, you can kill this one, I guess. Thank you, buddy. So, Calm's next objective is going to be getting over here to these chests. I don't think any of the enemies in here have chest keys. Yeah, none of these guys got chest keys. And that's actually pretty typical. They throw a lot of maps at you that have chests but no keys. Oh. Oh, I guess it's a good thing I've got my own archer then. So that would leave him to 19 hit points. Which one have used the sword? The back one? Damn, I can't go to that one. There we go. Okay, that's 18. Alright, we can do this one. Let Seth take this one. Amy can take out this archer. Eric, are you well? Brother, is it really? You're alive! You're alive! Of course I am. We escaped Brimble. I thought I struck a blow against the Emperor himself. Since you've been waylaid by the enemy, however, I turned back to find you. Looks like my timing was impeccable. So sorry. The irony is that I was trying to rescue you. All I did was interfere with your plans. What are you talking about? You came to help me, didn't you? Your efforts alone are enough to inspire me. Come on, Eric, the enemy awaits. Alright. General Seth, well met, Kyle. Never thought for a moment that you could be bested easily. I'm sure I never doubted that I would see you again. Kyle, about Orson, we heard it all. Unbelievable, isn't it? But facts are facts. Orson can turn his back on Renee. Remaining knights will have to work all the harder to prove ourselves. Let's go, Kyle. Yes, sir. There's an archer up there. Okay, they can't get me until I cross that pillar over there. So Vanessa take out this mercenary. Okay. No axe reavers. But this being hard mode, you never fucking know. Unfortunately. Okay. Anybody hit me over there? No, I have to be this tile at minimum, it looks like. You have to be this tile at the farthest. So I can go here. And that should be a decent place for Ross to just sort of sit. Never mind, a thief showed up. Anytime you see a thief, 86 them instantly. If they steal shit, no guarantee you're getting it back. Is Colm in danger? Not particularly. Alright. Let's see what he does best. I think this is also a Seize the Throne, isn't it? Yeah, this is a Seize the Throne map. So we can sort of just take our time, have our units move around as they need. There we go. Okay, now Ross is getting it. Now we're starting to get the hang of it. Some mages showed up. That's fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. Looks like both of them want to go here. So we got one mage, make things a little easier on Ross. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Should be okay. God damn it. Every time I think it's gonna be okay, something happens to Ross. Okay, that killed that one. Strength block res. Cavaliers have actually been doing pretty good as far as getting levels is concerned. That'll be annoying. Great. Both of them are going to be a problem. Oh, nope, okay, I can eliminate you. Then our next problem these two can both hit. Well, this one can. This one can hit Ross. But I just need to make... Oh, shit. He's out of vulneraries. That is not great. Attack power 18. Defense of 5. Ooh, buddy. I don't like that at all. Wait, does Colm have anything on him? Wait, he's got a vulnerary? Okay. He can even shoot in the water. Okay. I need to move some people around. Oh yeah, if you have a Switch 2, they just put Path of Radiance on the GameCube Switch Online. Which, that was the Fire Emblem after this one. It's also the one that introduces Ike. If you want to know where that Ike from Smash comes from, he comes from Path of Radiance, and you can play it now. And Path of Radiance is also... I wouldn't say it's one of the harder Fire Emblems, but it's a little trickier. It's got some of its own little gimmicks that you may have to take a bit of time to work around and figure out. None of you have any keys? Okay, that's fine. It's got a longbow, eh? Well, this should be okay. That way. As long as they don't get more than a couple of shots, we'll be alright. Another archer with a longbow. How much health does that wall have? 50! Oh my god. If only I could get those crits on the first go. So much easier. Wait, 15 on enhanced damage? Alright then. So let us kill the archer. You gotta blow this wall open for Calm specifically. There's there's one enemy in there, okay. Shaman, we're gonna have to watch out for. 8 damage. 21 damage. Okay. Kyle's actually doing pretty good. So the next time we get to an arena is definitely going to be our like moment of truth for everybody. When we just start throwing more people up to level 20, and we start seeing who gets promoted and who gets left behind. We need to gather the injured. What are the ranges? Okay, so that one attacks right up here. Those who are concerning the injured can go over there. Got a silver sword. An Elysian Whip. Alright. The Elysian Whip will promote Pegasus Knights or Wyvern Riders. Let's see. Magic attack of 13, res of 8. Yeah, I'd say we can probably bait an attack and we should be okay. People who need XP gather round. Res 3. Hello. Speed 20 minus weight about. That would be 15. Circon 5, so it might just come back up to 20. And that is speed of 6, I think. So, yeah, it'll be. Erica will be fine. She won't get doubled. At least she shouldn't be doubled, if I'm doing that right. Gotta go, Soup. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Elle, and we'll see you next time. Well, I forgot to give her a javelin. Oops. Ooh, a crit on the hand axe, Ross. If you could do that every time, that'd be fantastic. Too bad, I know you won't. General. I want to give it to Ephraim. No, it's sure. Let's give it to Ephraim. He's using the Silver Knights, right? So we can still have Ross take a pot shot. Then we're able to finish the job, were they? Allows me to show you my own special brand of power. Give Ross a pot shot. Jesus. Very impressive. However, I expect you'll wish you died here on my steel. Lord Valther is not nearly as merciful as I. There's our 100 XP. HP and skill. Alright. Brother, I worried you, didn't I, Erica? And you as well, General? Not at all. We're happy you're safe. Now tell me, Prince, do you know of Orson's treachery against you and all of Renee? Yes, though I learned of it all too late, after we'd been trapped at Renval. I still find it difficult to believe that after all his years of service to Renee, I am morally responsible for his plight. Ephraim, what is it, Mir? Something's coming. It's drawing near. Dark, big, and great in number. I understand. Looks like we should get out of here. Brother, this girl, her hair's indigo. Where did... that's a long story. For now we must move. Suffice it to say, Emperor Vigard has enlisted some otherworldly powers. We must warn everyone of the danger. A new journey. What is it, Erica? I was thinking about Leon. The last time we saw him was a year and a half ago. Right, he was at Grotto Keep. Has it really been only a year and a half? Ephraim, Leon, where are you two? We're over here, Erica. Better be quick. Ephraim says he's tired of waiting. Please, I'm sure you could wait a few moments longer. You're late. How does it take you so long to prepare for such a simple trip? Rest easy, Ephraim. There's no need to be so curt with your own sister. Well, a king must learn to treat women with honor and discretion. That's what Father McGregor says. Thank you, Leon. You, unlike my dear brother, are a true gentleman. I was up far too late thinking about my prayer to the temple flame last night. Afraid I overslept. Your prayer? What are you babbling about? Come now, you know that flame has been burning since the time of darkness ended. Listen to the story. The flame will answer the prayers of any pilgrim. Really? I didn't know that. Ephraim, Father McGregor is going to scold you for neglecting your studies, so. Yes, oh, Jackie. There you go, buddy. Don't even joke about that. So tell us, what have you decided to pray for, Erica? It's a secret. I should have known. So boring. How about you, Ephraim? Me? Let's see. Guess I'll pray to become a stronger fighter. Just like you, Ephraim. Just like you indeed, brother. I can never tell if you're complimenting me or mocking me. Praising you, of course. Right, Erica? Yes, that's right. And you, Leon, what will you pray for? What, me? Suppose all I really want is for all our people to be happy. That's very much like you. Very much so, Leon. Now, I'm the one who cannot tell if he's being praised. You're being praised as always, Leon. Tell me why the sudden decision to visit the temple. Did my brother do something again? No, listen, you. Oh, it's not what Ephraim's done. It's what he hasn't done. He's learned nothing at all about the sacred stones and temple flames, so... Father McGregor became angry. He said, one destined to become king and rule over a nation must know the history of his kingdom and must respect the sacred stones. Since I came to Grotto, my life has been chastisement and castigation. Father McGregor does not think me to be altogether too kingly. And yet General Dussel has nothing but praise for you, Ephraim. He says you're brave and true. You have the makings of a great king. A great king. I honestly have no idea what that means. Erica should succeed the throne. I would be happy simply taking my lands and traveling the land as a mercenary. Ephraim, that is nothing but foolish, irresponsible romanticism. Do you realize how much your words would fill Father's heart with grief? Are we speaking of the same man? Our father will likely outlive us all. For now, I'm content just learning the lance from General Dussel. But you, Leon, is there anything you want to do? Me? Well, I suppose I want to become like my father. You were born to be the Emperor of Grotto, Leon. It suits you. No, I don't think so. I'm not... One thing I do know from watching my father is that being Emperor is hard. Every day he answers the complaints of the people, and he almost never sleeps. Father's always so very tired. I hope one day that I can help. Leon, you're so honorable. You should learn from him, brother. Again with your criticism. Tell me, Erica, what say you to dressing like me and becoming king in my stead? You're so skinny, I doubt anyone would notice you're not really a man. Ephraim. I suppose Leon is doing now. The Emperor Vigard ordered the invasion. How do you think Leon felt? He's always been so gentle, but he worships his father. You never question him. But the Emperor, he's clearly not behaving rationally. So if he's not so far gone that he'd hurt his own flesh and blood. I just pray for the day when the three of us can be together once again. It'll come, I have no doubt. Erica, Ephraim, welcome! Two of you returning together, it's like a dream come true. You must know I prayed every day for your safe return. I'm happy to see you, Tana. Sorry, Tana, I didn't want you to worry. Well, it doesn't matter now. All that really matters is that we've been brought together again. My own brother will soon return from the field. It would be nice to sit down and discuss things again. Here goes Tana. Prince Innes has returned from the front. Welcome home, dear brother. I'm so happy to see you return safe and sound. You didn't expect less, did you? Do you think Grotto slugs could touch me? With my bow, I'll take down every Grotto soldier from here to the Emperor's palace. Well met, Innes. Ephraim. It's good to see you, Prince Innes. They say Renee has fallen. I believe I warned you before. This happened because you provided Grotto the opportunity to strike. Brother, mind your tongue. This is no occasion for such harsh words. Ephraim and Erica have lost their father this terrible war. I'm sorry to hear of your father's death. Hear me, Ephraim. Our most important task is to defeat Grotto and end this war. Oh, Innes. I'm sorry, Erica and Ephraim. It's alright. Comforting to see that in all of this, at least he hasn't changed. Innes has hated me for as long as I can remember. My brother looks upon you as a rival, Ephraim. As you know, he wants to be the best at everything. The best king, the best general, the best fighter, the best man. He'll allow himself to be beaten at anything. Tana, you talk too much. My father would like both of you to sit with him in a war council. Will you come with me to take part in your official audience? Yes, of course. What should I have to tell him? It will be our honor to attend. This way. We are good to see you all here safely within our castle walls. Although we had more time for pleasantries, but let us hear your news. Very well, I will begin. Our director of the body fled his army south to engage Grotto directly. Our troops are proving themselves superior, and the battle progresses favorably. But the riddle still needs answering. Why did Grotto begin this war in the first place? Your Majesty, we may well have found something relating to that. We learned something on our travels, news that weighs heavily upon us. Ah yes, our messenger delivered your report to us a few days ago. Grotto's trying to destroy the sacred stones, is that it? Yes. He's strengthening the tower's defenses. Fairly Stone is safe for the time being. We remain confused in this. What does Grotto hope to gain by destroying the sacred stones? We don't know. Legends say the stones protect us all from the power of darkness. Can't say if it relates, but I have a story about Grotto. It's been troubling me and I would like to share it with you all. Mir, come here please. Yes? Who's this girl? On her back. Wings? Ephraim, who is she? This is Mir. I met her while fighting in Grotto territory. Mir, would you please tell everyone here the story you told me? Please, Ephraim, you tell them. She's a bit shy. Very well. Mir tells me that she belongs to an ancient race of dragon folk. They're mentioned in a few legends. They're called the tribe of Manakete. Manakete? Yes, their name appears several times in the Tale of Sacred Stones. It says they were neither human nor demon, but a separate, aloof race. Please, Mir. We live in the east, in Darkling Woods. One day, yes, we felt something, an ominous energy to the south. In the direction of Grotto, they felt a force flowing out of the Grotto Empire. Saleh and I, we went to investigate this energy, but on our way we came across a battle and were drawn to the conflict. Mir got lost and was wandering aimlessly in an isolated region near Grotto's border. I met some wicked folk there. They deceived me and enchained me. They stole my dragonstone. They were preparing me for transport. It was in that moment when Ephraim appeared and rescued me. I stumbled across Mir by chance when Grotto's men had ambushed us. The things she told me seemed beyond belief, and yet, when I saw her wings, what could I do but believe? A stark wave of energy still flows from the Southlands. Its current is strong and runs deep. It has awakened the evil ones. I want to stop it. Majesty, I bring word. Mr. Urgent, you would interrupt a private council. The tower holding the sacred stone of Philia. It's been destroyed by the Grotto army. What? That's impossible. What are the soldiers on watch? There were supposed to be many. Enemy forces. They were led by Caliph the Tiger Eye and Selena Flurspar. Our soldiers fell before even half a day had passed. Selena Flurspar. Only General Dursel is higher in Emperor Vigard's esteem. She's the one. She came personally, so they really do wish to see the sacred stones destroyed. Blast. Tower of Alme. Ouch. Huh. Let's not go rocks a sacred stone, eh? So much fuss over something as fragile as this. Watch, it crumbles so easily. Do we gain anything by this? Not that I care, but... Black-hearted fool, what have you done? Without the stone's protection, the horrors will spread. Huh? Is this still breathing, are you? Come, if you've any last words, I'll hear them, fool of Frelia. You monster. You waste your last words on insults, and feeble ones at that. Hardly the right note to enter the Eternal on, wouldn't you say? Well then, die. Hold! What are you doing, Kalik? Our job is to destroy the Sacred Stone. I know that, and I crushed it, did I not? But if we don't clean up these Frelian curs, they might. You do not raise your blade to anyone who is powerless to resist. The Emperor does not desire us to kill without cause. That would be murder. Right, the Emperor. Your name's Selena, ain't it? Tell me, Selena, what makes that pasty-faced old fool's word so important? Wretch, do you dare insult his Imperial Majesty? Hey, hey, I'm joking. Don't get so worked up. No, I get it now. You're a true and loyal soldier. I'm leaving before Frelia sends reinforcements. Coming. How could this happen? How could I have allowed our sacred stone to be destroyed? Dark energies from the Empire's capital, even monstrosities roving our lands. The guards' mad invasion, and now this, the destruction of our sacred talisman. We have no idea of Grotto's goals. We are in dark times once again. But even so, we cannot sit here wringing our hands. First, we must warn the nations that house the remaining sacred stones. If Vigard seeks to destroy the stones, they are all in grave danger. Johanna and Ralston must be warned. Nations must join together to fight our common foe. Think they will believe us? It is a difficult tale to believe, I must agree. I will go, Father. Innes? A direct visit from the Prince of Phalia is something they cannot ignore. I will travel to Johanna, where I will forge an alliance with her queen. If our secret stone has been destroyed, then Frelia could be in greater danger. Father, I cannot let you leave the nation at such a time of crisis. It's imperative I be the one to go. And I will head for Ralston. Erica, you know I can't let you put yourself in such danger. Rest easy, dear brother. I will journey to Ralston by ship across the North Sea. There will be no danger. And I have made a vow. I will fight as you have until the day Renee is liberated. I understand. King Hayden, I will take troops and march on the Imperial capital from the west. The west? Are you saying you'll begin an assault on Grotto from here? If we can take Grotto Keep, the war will be over. The sacred stones will be safe. We start here and press forward with all our might, and once you reach the capital, the guards generals will be there waiting for you. If they oppose us, we will fight. You had your father's foolhardy courage, don't you? Very well. I trust all our hope to you three. Innis, you will go to Johanna, Erika to Rouston, and Ephraim the Imperial capital. Funding you will have, but of soldiers we have few to spare. For each of you, a difficult road awaits. Any of us meets with defeat, the battle will turn to Grotto's favor. There must be no errors, we must not fail. Where I command, there are no mistakes. I have no doubts I'll succeed, I swear. Come, it is time to go. Got 10,000 gold. Farewell, brother, I will return. To be honest, I still do not want you to go. I'd rather you wait here for my return. Please, Ephraim, I will be fine. There's no need for you to worry. Mine is the easiest task, and I'll be in no danger. I'm far more worried about your mission. Challenging the might of an empire with a handful of men? What's this now? Have you lost your faith in me? No, of course not. I know your true strength, Ephraim. No one can defeat you. Hearing you say that fills me with confidence. I think I know my own limitations. I won't overextend my reach. I can't die and leave you on your own, can I? Ephraim. Let's both survive to be reunited. Give me your word, Erika. You have it, brother. Erika and Ephraim will now part ways. Which of them will you accompany? So this... The branching path. For the next several chapters, your main character, Lord, will switch between... will be either Erika or Ephraim, depending on who you pick. And the chapters and maps that you go through are also different. They have... Now, your units that you have with you will go with whichever Lord you pick. So you don't have to worry about only having some characters over others. All of them go with either Lord. But there is a matter of difficulty. Erika is not lying when she says that her task is the easiest. Basically, if you want to play the game on an easier difficulty, if you've been having some issues and you don't want the difficulty to go up at all, you pick Erika's route. And the game will basically stay at the same difficulty, if only slightly higher. Whereas with Ephraim, you are basically playing on a harder difficulty out the gate. You will have higher rank enemy spawns, you have harder bosses, maps that are much less friendly to you. All around, it's a rougher time, but you can manage it. The rewards will be great. So, I'm going to go with Ephraim because we're playing this on hard. I already maxed Erika. Ephraim still has room to grow. Prince Ephraim, is that you, Seth? I'm almost ready to depart. I'm leaving Erika in your care. Actually, my lord, we have the honor of riding with you. What? What about Erika? The princess informs that she'll be accompanied by a Frelian escort. She tells me she does not need a large retinue on such a small ship. I understand, but we must be prepared for anything. We'll be fine, Seth. Please go and attend Erika. But Ephraim, this is Lady Erika's wish. She implored us to lend our blades to you on the front lines. She spoke to each of us individually. She knelt before us and beseeched us to go. Her sincerity, her concern, we could not help but be moved by her plea. Erika. Very well. You'll all come with me. Steel yourselves. This will not be an easy journey. I want only volunteers who are unafraid of meeting death. I'll let the others know. Just tell you, my lord, they're already preparing to depart. I know the risk they are taking, not a one will be deterred. Fort Rigwald. Tower of Volney has appeared to the east of Castelfelia. Once held by Grotto's troops, it has become home to a host of dark creatures. Battling these monstrosities is a good way for units to gain strength. Raising the tower is a training area to gain extra experience. You cannot save your battle preparations for tower skirmishes. Once you clear a map, you'll have access to the next floor. Floors might become less, so come prepared. They don't explain everything about the Tower of Volney. So one of those things is that, well, yes, you can grind here. The amount of floors you have access to, they say when you clear one floor, you get access to the next one. Not entirely true. It's actually locked behind your story progress. As you clear more story chapters, you will gain access to more floors in the Tower of Volney. So if you were to go there right now, we literally only have access to the first floor. So you would walk in and clear the floor and be booted out. We can't go to any others at this point in time. That will all come later. But we will worry about that and the next chapter next time around. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope I will see you all next time.